Hey bro, what do you want to eat?
The souls of the innocent.
A bagel.
No!
2 bagels.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Retro Alliance Gaming. How are you all doing today? Did you hurt yourself?
Slam my fingers in my glasses case.
That is awesome. I will be doing that soon. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I will inform them later about what's going on. Anyways guys, how are you all doing today?
Weirdly cryptic.
So usually I don't put up 2 videos in a week because we got big videos and other videos and time constraints and things, and it makes it difficult.
Videos, purple videos,
purple videos, yellow videos.
Actually, no green videos.
Porn video. Wait, no, we don't do too many porns, do we?
Too many?
That's yearly. That's a yearly video for you guys, and it's only for our Patreons, which we haven't made yet.
And it's just nugget and a bowl of soup.
Yes, nugget and a bowl of soup. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to go ahead and do another video this week, and the reason is because my friend Jonathan sent me a link showing that Sega was potentially coming back into the console market. They were coming back into the console market with Google, and I just want to shed some light on this. I don't really talk about Sega making a new console anymore. I don't think I've talked about that since, I don't know, 2009 with the whole ring thing. I was going to call it ringworm, but I think that's like a disease that you get on your penis, or I don't know what it is. But anyways,
what?
Ring edge, ringworm, whatever it was.
Ringworm is not a STD.
Yeah, but it isn't?
No.
Oh.
It's just a general parasite thing. It might not be a parasite even.
Well, maybe you can get the parasite on your penis.
It just looks like a worm.
Ringworm.
Ring.
Get it checked out, guys. It's for your penis. What? Getting to the video. So, you know, there's always these rumors about Sega coming out with a new console. Sega's coming out with a new console. I'm not trying to sound pessimistic here. I am literally not trying to sound this way. I love Sega. Sega, to me, is the ultimate gaming company. They're my favorites. Everywhere around me is Saturn, Dreamcast, Master System, Game Gear, everything you can think of that is Sega, I adore and I love. But when it comes down to it, Sega coming out with a new console is just not really feasible in many ways, and we all know that. I'm not going to make this a negative video regarding that, but we are lucky to be getting Sega games to begin with. We are absolutely lucky that we're receiving any games that we're getting, any Sonic games, Yakuza games, Project Diva, all these different franchises we're getting, and I'm happy that way. They really don't have the means or the funds or what I think is the proper team to be able to push a console to be able to do that. They would definitely need to build up quite a bit. That being said, it doesn't change the fact of this news, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what I think about it, and we're going to read it. I'll probably have it up in the corner, but it says right here, rumors have been swirling that Google is set to enter the console video game market with not only a streaming service, but its very own hardware as well. Hardware, okay. With that, it says, we've already seen patents from a Google game console controller, and the tech giant is expected to properly unveil the project at the 2019 Game Development Conference, March 18th. If the new rumors to be believed, the Google console expected to be the unveiling at GDC will include an announcement of a major partnership, guys, with Sega to produce games for the device and a streaming service. You guys can read more. I'm going to put links down below. They talk in here about a few other things about, you know, how they don't have that many games out there. Something in the article is incorrect because it says they only have games like Team Sonic Racing and Shenmue 3. Sega has nothing to do with Shenmue 3. Yu Suzuki does, which to me is Sega, you know, from back in the day. But still, nonetheless, moving forward. There's other things I want to stress, that there's a chance that Sega isn't working with Google in any capacity. So whether they are or they aren't, what do I think? Is it very possible that they are? It is. It's possible that they want to step in on this new Google console and they want to help produce games for it, maybe go into a 50-50 partnership. Is this going to be a brand new Sega system? No, I do not think it's going to be. Are they going to team up with Google and potentially make or work on a system? I think that's very possible. Google will front all the money making the hardware and pushing everything and marketing, and Sega will be involved in putting out games. If this does happen, would I be excited for it? The answer is yes and no. Absolutely not if it's going to be a streaming device. I am old school. I cannot grow out of this. I am the dad in the car with the 8-track that is waiting for fucking an hour to get all the way back to the first song I can listen to, even though there are better devices that you can update to. I am old school in this kind of way. So basically, if this console is a completely digital console, which a lot of people don't think it's going to be, but if it is, I don't care. I'm done. In the future, with gaming, with anything, as soon as everything becomes digital, just like that crap that Xbox is pulling with that little system that they put out to see if it's going to work, that is the time I'm officially done with modern gaming. I will just stick with everything that I have beforehand. I need physical content, but if they are producing physical games as well as digital, do I think this could be a very cool thing? Yes, I do. The question is, what is this Google system going to compete with? Are they going to compete with the PS4 and the Xbox One?
Or are they competing with something like Steambox?
Yeah, are they competing with something like Steambox? What are they going for and what are they doing? There's not much competition. If they're not, and it's something like Steambox, well, great. You have this little console, Sega's making is making games for it. They have their name. Maybe they'll make some more money, get some more budget, and they can build up their company more. And this could be a good thing for both of them. Now, as for this being a Sega console, or it eventually turning into a Sega console, is this a possibility? Anything's a possibility in the future. Would I love a Sega console? Absolutely. Do I think Sega should make one right now? Absolutely not. We need Sega around, and if they did that, they wouldn't have, like I said, the means or the funds, it would go down. They could not do that right now. But giving a hypothetical, I want to go ahead and say is, what if this was competing against the PS4 and the Xbox One, which I do not think it was. Well, if it was, this is what would have to happen. If Sega was involved, they would have to be 50-50 with Google, with the hardware and producing the software. This Google system would need to get so big that it was at least competing with the Switch and the PS4 to be able to grow, bulge, and become this huge thing. Again, this is very hypothetical because this probably isn't happening, and if it is, it isn't going to in this sense. If that were all to happen and it became this big system and Sega started massively producing games for it and making money and built up bigger and better teams like they had in the past, could that potentially turn into something? Absolutely. They make a ton of money, they get bigger and better, they grow, development teams, this huge thing happens, and then maybe at some point in the future, could we get a Sega console? Sure. There's a million hypotheticals that are going to be put in that situation, but I don't want to speculate too much. I just wanted to give an idea of what I think about the whole thing. So, I'm not really crossing my fingers. If Google puts a system out and it's not a regular Steamboxy thing and has some physical media and Sega's making games for it, I hope it's successful. I hope it can make Sega and them some money and it can build everything up more, because realistically, I don't want anything in the gaming industry to fail. I want everybody to be successful. Well, I want Nintendo, Sega,
There's some creators that really need to just die.
Well, yeah, some creators, sure, but when it comes to consoles and stuff like that, I want them all to make it. I just want to make sure that it's all pushed towards physical media. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I want to go ahead and say about this, with the whole Sega partnership possibly happening. What do you guys think?
I think that they should take a shot every time you say anyways, guys.
They should. I know I say it too much. Post down below. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a real thing? Are they going to produce games for it? Is this just some other random project? I don't know. I'll be hopeful. I love you, Sega. I love you to death. Anything you put out, I'm going to give a try, unless you remaster 06, and then in that case, delete it. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you all so very much. Please stay tuned for a huge video coming up. It's called Return of the Living Shenmue. We have been working on this tirelessly, and it is one of our biggest skits we have ever done, and we are so excited to bring it to you. And stay tuned for You Should Play series, where I'm going to be discussing more games like I did Phantasy Star, and potentially the next one is going to be Ill Bleed, which is one of my favorite horror games of all time on the Dreamcast. Anyways, take care, appreciate ya, and as always... Am I doing this too long?
Yeah.
Wait, maybe one more second?
No.
Until next time.